So you're at the bike park, but don't know which trail is best suited for you? What does the signs on a trail mean? In this video, I will cover most of the common signs and ratings that you can expect from different bike trails. As I will cover most of the trail signs and trail difficulties, it is always best practice to check the trail signs and colors at every bike park, as some bike parks do not make use of the standards and use their own. Also note that some trails might be shared with trail runners, so you need to be on the lookout for them. Wide trails or wide circuit trails are flat, wide and evenly paved trails and suited for all types of mountain bikers such as beginners, family rides and kids. These trails can be about 1.8 meters wide or 72 inches. The average trail grade or incline levels are normally less than 5%. The green trails are normally the easy trails and are meant for beginners, family rides or even kids. You do not have a lot of obstacles on these kind of trails and it's normally quite flat. Some roots and potholes are introduced but still makes for an easy ride. These trails are normally not very long. Some mountain bike parks do offer longer distances with very little elevation on the trail. These trails are normally quite wide and can consist of jeep tracks or gravel road. These trails are about 900mm or 36 inches wide. The average inclines are less than 5%. Blue trails are for your more intermediate or more skilled mountain bikers. These trails start to introduce some obstacles such as small jumps, berms, small rock gardens can have a flow to the trail as well. The blue trail will start to introduce some technical bits. They normally have a B line or an alternative route to them if you find that the A line to be too difficult for you. The blue trail also starts to introduce some climbing. These trails are normally a bit longer than the green trails. They are also much narrower and have more single tracks to them. These trails can be 600mm or 24 inches wide. The average inclines can be about 10%. The red trails start to introduce more difficult sections to them and are meant for mountain bikers which have good off-road skills and fitness levels. The red trail have bigger jumps, rock gardens and sharper turns, bigger berms and more obstacles which you need to avoid or clear. I will leave a link down in the description where you can download the trail markings, ratings and their meanings. Black diamond trails are meant for your more experienced mountain bikers, where it has steep climbs, drops, loose trail surfaces, a number of difficult obstacles which you need to avoid, jump, drop-offs, sharp corners and some areas that even might be easier to walk. They normally don't have any B lines to them, so it's all or nothing on these trails. These trails can be about 300mm or 12 inches wide. The average inclines can be 10%. The double black diamond trails are for experts and offers a wide variety and unpredictable terrain with loose surfaces, steeper drops, bigger rock gardens, bigger berms, jumps and obstacles which you need to clear. The average trail grade can be 20% or more. These trails are normally quite narrow with a width about 150mm or 6 inches wide. These trails are extremely dangerous and should only be attempted by the pros or mountain bikers that know what they're doing. These trails can have extremely steep and long drops, huge gap jumps, and trails can be as narrow as 75mm or 3 inches. The trail grade can be an average of 20% or more. Drop or danger signs. These signs are normally marked with 1 to 3 arrows pointing downwards. This can mean that there is a sudden drop, rock gardens or other danger ahead. The number of arrows may indicate the difficulty level. It's normally best practice to stop and have a look what's going on, as it might be a big drop or tricky rock gardens. Have you come across any other trail markings which I didn't cover here? Let me know down in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified next time I upload new videos.